Welcome to day 69.
We just hiked out of the Sarver Hollow shelter area. As a 4.5 mile hike up.
4/10.
4/10.
4/10 felt like 4.5.
Yeah, it did.
That was brutal.
Whew.
That was a drop. We ain't ever doing that again.
No, we'll have to watch that more closely.
Yep.
It's sparse shelters and tenting sites in Virginia, so.
Yeah, and water. Yeah, they're either super close together or miles and miles apart.
It's crazy.
It's weird. You'd think you'd have a certain pattern, but whatever. We're heading out today. We got about 15 miles. Let's see what today brings. It might even bring some rain. Ooh. It's funny, it looks pretty decent over there. Looks like rain over there. Guess where we're going. We'll see. Well, that's all we get for a view today. Or at least this morning.
A lot of undercast clouds.
Yep. Until the fog in the clouds clears. Which appear to be.
Blowing this way.
Yep.
There's a whole bunch coming.
This would have been a much cooler walk. I'm talking to the cam. This would have been a much cooler walk if we had the views. Even Bandit thinks so. This is crazy. It's too bad. Oh well. At the Continental Divide.
The Eastern Continental Divide.
Eastern Continental Divide.
We're 1,920 miles from the Gulf of Mexico.
Where?
The Gulf of Mexico.
Where the hell's that?
Oh yeah, Gulf of America.
There you go.
And we're 405 miles from the Atlantic Ocean.
See the difference that made? That was great.
It changed everything.
It did. All right. I don't know when it happened, but there was a fire in here. I don't think it's this year because there's still leaves on the ground. I would have thought that would have got all burnt up. I know we're close to where there was one this year, but I don't think this one was it. Yep. What do you think, Bandit? That's a lot of burnt stuff. Goes on for a while. There he goes. Tail in the air. I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but they're pretty cool. They're not mountain laurel or the rhododendron. But they're lighting it up over here. Nice. Well, the fog's starting to lift. Starting to get some views. Got birds. Got water rushing down there somewhere below us. All is good.
There's a big black snake over there.
Yeah, we got one, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. You going by or I'm going by?
You're going by.
Oh, he ain't a big one. That's a little one.
No, that's a big one.
No, that's a little one. No, that's a little one. It's a little rat snake.
Let's go on up into the woods, buddy.
Yep. He'll go. Nice.
Ready? Up.
He's about 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet. We'll be fording another creek. I heard it was only in your shin height, so. From a guy that came Sobo yesterday, so. Shouldn't be too bad. We did, yeah, this time I'll take my shoes off. I've got a blister. Gotta be bigger than $50 ever since I did that wet like that. Which is funny because in the pouring rain they got wet just like that. I think it's because they're at the end of their life when I did it. Probably shouldn't have done that. So I got 2 days before I can get shoes. And this isn't the one. 2 days before I can get shoes. Play it safe. Alright. Here she goes. It's almost up to your knee. Yeah, it's not blowing very heavy. Because you're not facing up creek, so it's not that bad, right? Yeah. Alright, go get her, Bandit. Bandit, go. Go on. Get going, buddy. Come on. Well, lunch is done. It's about 72 degrees. Just an update. The tent smelled like cow crap last night. Even though she scrubbed them down a little.
Washed them as well as I could.
That was brutal.
It was not good.
Hopefully, I got to get my gear out when we get down there for camp tonight. Hopefully, the smell will go away. That was a rough night. He loves his poop. Oh well. Having a pretty good day today. Got about 5 miles to go. That'll be a 15-mile day today.
Only got like 1 more mile of up.
We don't have to carry
Water today.
Big sacks of water for today, like we did the last 2 or 3 days. So that's good. I'll take that. Mm-hmm. That put our weight over what we had before. All right, we'll see you down trail. So we're at the Audi Murphy trailhead, which goes that way. Ben is investigating the area, seeing if it's safe, making sure there's no Bigfoot. And we're going that way after those guys. We'll let them get a little ahead. We don't want to have to run them down.
There's no chance of that.
Probably not. All right. Audie Leon Murphy. June 20th, 1924. May 28th, 1971.
Oh.
That's quite the thing. Old glory in the great state of Texas. I got solar lights around all the flags and everything.
That's
nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
They need to come fix their U.S. flag though. It's going to blow away.
Yeah. Veterans take care of that. They take care of each other.
Beautiful sight.
Yep. Alright. There's a nice ridge line right out there. Who knows? Maybe we'll even climb it. You never know. I may have already. I don't know. I've been more about the trail and worry about the trail than anything else around it. If that makes sense. I didn't really care about anything else. Just the trail.
I'm sure it's beautiful to look up and see it.
What?
The ridge lines and the...
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I know.
I don't know where anything is because I don't really care.
Right.
I wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail, and here I am. I mean, if somebody knows something and they tell me, that's fine. It's always good to know. I didn't go out of my way to know. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to know what those mountains are, but I like looking at them.
Oh, absolutely. I also like looking at seeing when you look down there, there's one house in the middle of that whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing.
That's awesome.
All right. I don't know if this is a type of spruce tree or a pine tree.
Got pine cones on it.
It's got cones, yeah, but our spruce trees at home get pine cones too.
Yeah.
Maybe they're spruce cones. I don't know, but I can't, it's all sticky.
I hate it when it's sticky.
Keep it real, lady. That was a movie reference.
I can't remember the movie now.
Yeah, I know, me neither. Yeah, see all the buds that's all shooting out for this year.
Yeah, we got hit in the face with it.
Yep.
All pollen from it.
Yep. Oh, and this little oak. We got a little oak over here sprouting its leaves. Nice. And I'm gonna flip the phone around. Right. We've got 1.6 miles to go. We got a chance of being in camp by 3:15.
If he ever stops talking to himself.
We're going downhill. I'm not carrying water for the first time in 3 days in 85 degrees. We got a shot at having a decent night here. There better be water.
There's supposed to be water.
Better not be stinky water. That'd be bad.
That'd be bad.
All right, I'll send you out to the store. Oh, there is no store.
No story.
Uh-oh. All right,
I can hitchhike.
we're going to hit it. All right, well, that's the end of day 69. And you're asking yourself, Dave, or you're asking Dave, that worked out good for you at the end, right? No, it did not. That place was packed.
We got to our campsite and there was no place to tent.
Although there was all day hikers or whatever tented all over the place. The only place open was all full of rocks. I mean, rocks.
So we did another 500-foot climb, 1.2 miles to the next shelter. Fortunately, it wasn't that far away.
And oh yes, filled up all the water bags again.
We had water carries.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Couldn't catch a break in this leg. Every time I turned around, I had to lug. Well, I took 2 Cnox, and she took 2 of the dog liters.
Yeah, he took 4 liters and I took 2 liters.
Plus 2 1-liter bottles.
Yep.
I ended up heavier than we before I got rid of all the weight. That's crazy.
What are you gonna do?
You gotta
need
do it.
water.
You gotta do it. I watch these kids go out there with 2 bottles, and that's all they have. I don't know how they're not shriveled up in a corner somewhere. I don't get it. Well, it was a pretty good day. Tomorrow's a big day. I can't say what, but we'll
There's 2 big things.
Well,
going
there's
on.
many big things. We're gonna be wearing a crown.
Yeah.
That'll be the clue. That'll be the clue for tomorrow. We'll be wearing a crown. It's gonna be a good day. Even if the weather's not good, it's still gonna be a good day. And we gotta stop by a gas station that's 4/10 off. It's got a little store. Oh yeah, we're getting gas station coffee, honey buns, chocolate milk, ice cream. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
I'm gonna check out their pizzas. Yes, I may get pizza and soda and
I'm gonna gorge right there in the parking lot.
because that's what hikers do.
That's right. We're gonna have a good time.
And we're gonna look for power supply. So we
Yeah,
can
I
charge up our
gotta
batteries.
plug in a little bit while we're eating there. And then when we get back on trail, so spend the night, and then it's one more day into Daleville, and we can get some new shoes.
Yeah, we both desperately
Dire
need new
needs.
shoes.
We'll be at 7:30 something with her shoes. Plus, she did 100 miles before we even got on trail. 800 and something miles on those shoes.
I got my money's worth out of them.
She did.
That's for sure.
I would have had them too if they would have had padding in the neck. Solomon, put padding in your shoes. I used to love all that stuff. Now I can't touch it. The necks are so, they're like cardboard. I can't do it. I got no meat down there.
it shoots the nerve pain right up to his knee.
Yep. It just pinches on all the bones and everything. So, hey, whatever. I'm a diehard. Once I get something, I stick with it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But if it's garbage, I ain't doing it. I'll find someone else. I'm going to try Merrill out. I'm going to try them out. I got the Topo right now, but I don't think they're going to last in the rugged. They're pretty beat.
Yeah, and that wasn't really super tough terrain.
No,
we were
that
going
wasn't.
through.
No. So, it is what it is. We're having a good time. I might have a little bit low energy. That's from the heat. Everybody wanted warmer weather. You gotta have warmer weather. Now I'm dying. Thank you.
Warmer weather drags it all out of you. You're doing those uphills and everything you're drinking is just pouring out of you as you're walking.
You couldn't have 50 or 60. No, we had to go right to 84. That's crazy. I can't even sleep in my quilt. I gotta send it home, I think. That's crazy. I'm sleeping on top of it now just to have it there.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
not in the bag all night.
I don't know. We'll see. If it's gonna be warm like this all the way, I'll have to ditch it and see if
Get
I
a
can
lighter
find
one.
I'll run around with a pillowcase. All right, that's enough for tonight, and we will see you tomorrow on day 70.
Peace.
Peace.